Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video because of what I am sighting in here today at the range. This is the brand new Savage 110 Trail Hunter Lite. You guys that watch the show know I absolutely love my trail hunters. I've got one in 6.5 Creedmoor and one in 300 short mag. I just bought that one here recently. Pretty near same whole groups. Well, this is Savage's brand new light version. It's over a pound lighter. A lot of the same features, but a little bit different. So, good rubber butt pad back here. It has a black Hogue overmolded stock where the regular Trail Hunter is green. A little bit of fancy jeweling on the bolt there. Cerakoted, has a fluted barrel, and just like the Trail Hunter, has a threaded barrel. I've got my Banished backcountry on here right now, but a lighter weight rifle deer catcher that, just like the Trail Hunter, doesn't break the bank. Threaded barrel, fluted barrel, Hogue overmolded stock. Yes, it has the AccuTrigger in it that you can adjust. And yeah, I've slapped an Arken EPL4 on here. You guys know I'm a huge fan of Arken, lots of value in Arken optics, and we get 25% off Arken optics with the code WHOTEEWHO. But whole purpose of today's video is to get this thing sighted in. Make sure you're subscribed, got those notifications on, because I'm going to be doing a bunch of testing with this thing. Bow light testing, long range testing, maybe even some deer catching with this baby. Stay tuned. Let me get the targets set up, and we're gonna get this thing sighted in. All right, now if you guys watch the show, you see me sight something in, you probably seen me do this before, but everything that I sight in, I get it sighted in at 10 yards, then when we go back to 100, we'll at least be on paper. But I'm gonna sight it in with this Remington Core-Lock tip stuff. This is the 150 grain. Had pretty good luck out of some 308s in the past. Did I even tell you? This is in 308 Winchester. They're loading these Trail Hunter lights in pretty near all the deer hunting common cartridges, but this one that we got is a 308. So I'm gonna send one at 10 yards and see where it hits our little piece of paper. Ooh, I need to put my brace back on. My hand hurts like the dickens. Messed my hand up, but I'll send one at 10 and see where it hits. I'm gonna aim at that aim dot, and I want it to hit near the hit dot, and if that's pretty near close, then we'll go back to 100. We know it's sighted in good enough to hit paper at 100, but here we go. Looks like a tad high, but you know what? I'm gonna leave it there. Left to right's good. Now when we go back to 100, we'll at least be on paper because my scope is lined up with the axis of the barrel there. One thing about this Arken EPL4, it's worth pointing out, the parallax goes all the way down to 10 there. If you guys can see that, if my camera will focus. That's pretty cool. A lot of optics don't go down that low on the parallax. But anyways, hey, we're on at 10. Let's go back to 100, get it sighted in with this 150 grain stuff. All right, here we go. Back at 100 yards. I should have loaded the mag where I turned the Kazamras on. But, like I said, I'm gonna sight this in with these 150s, Remington Core-Locks. In my experience, 30 cal will either like a 150 or a 180 grain, that is. I have never, that I recall, had a 30 cal like a 165 middleweight, but you never know, this one might. But we're gonna try some 165s in another video. But for this, we're gonna sight it in with the 150s, see what happens. Here we go. Got my brace back on. All right, we're gonna give it all the zoomies. This is a 6 to 24 by 50. Had it at 6 for 10 yards. Fix my parallax. Yeah, should be on paper like I said. Let's do the top center target here, see where she hits. Good squeeze there, and how about that? We're only an inch off. Tell you what, let's go ahead and just do a group of 3, and then we'll make our scope adjustment based off that group. everybody asks all the time, but almost everything from a bench, I like using the lead sled. Some people like use their bipods, sandbags, everybody's different. I like using the lead sleds. We do have sandbags and bipods and all that too, but I just like these. I can get my hands off it, let it go. Helps me be still, especially when we're doing group testing and precision stuff. I like to use a lead sled. This is a Caldwell Lead Sled 3. Send 2 more. Oh man, feel like a cripple, my hand being hurt, but show must go on. Here we go, fling number 2. I think we got a good ammo choice there, guys. Let's go ahead and send a 3rd. Those are pretty near touching, weren't they? Number 3, let's shoot for 1/2-inch groups. That really makes me smile. I like getting under 1-inch groups, but 1/2-inch groups is real exciting. Here we go. Yeah, that's probably near a 1/2-inch group all day. So based on that, I love the 110 Trail Hunter Lite. But let me make a couple clickies based off that, and then we'll do another group. All right, did some clicking on the scope there. Let's see if I adjusted the scope the right way. Let's see. It's getting, this is only June, but it's getting pretty steamy and humid here in Tennessee. I don't know about where y'all living, but woo. It was just snowing at my buddy's place in Montana. Here we go. Let's go bottom right target on that same sheet and see how we do here. All right, so it looks like I hit the top right of that center orange there. Let's just go ahead and do another group and not chase it. Oh, I'm sitting here unloading the good ones. I get to talking. Here we go. Just the other side of the top there. Might need to just come down just a click or 2. Almost don't like it when the first thing we try group's good, because that's like, it deters me and wants me to not test other bow lights. You know what I'm saying? Well, we already found the one it likes, but we might find one it likes even better, who knows? And that's 2 in the same hole there on the left side, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring it down a click or 2. Down 1 click, and now I'm gonna leave it. Let me let this thing cool for a couple minutes and I'll be back. We'll do one more final group with these 150s. All right, so I'm back. That probably wasn't enough to let it completely cool. Nah, it's still a little warm, but went and got me a little sody pop. Actually, it wasn't a sody pop, it was a Gatorade, because it's hot out here. But let's do one more group. More data is more better. I'm happy that it likes these 150s, but now I'm curious if it's gonna like the 180s and the 165s or 168 match projectiles, but we're gonna test that in another video. Here we go. Let's go top right target here. Still slightly high there, aren't we? I'm okay with that. Being slightly high. Come on. Put it right in there. Might click it down one more after this. Make sure you watch here in a second, because I brought the calipers so we can measure these groups. That one pretty near kissed the bullseye, but from back here, I'm pretty confident all those groups are going to be under 1 inch, but let's go measure them, check it out. I dig it. All right, so just measured them with the calipers. They did all come in under 1 inch. Check this out. So here's the very first one off the bore sight. 3 touching, 0.45 inch group at 100 yards. Then we did this down here, 2 touching after I made a quick adjustment on the scope. 0.71 inch group. I clicked the scope down just one, and then I got this group right here, 0.80. So cold barrel, warm barrel, pretty much still a warm barrel here. So 3 groups at 100 yards, and that's with those Remington Core Lock 150 grains out of that 110 Trail Hunter Lite with my Silencer Central Banish backcountry can on it. If you're not familiar, that can's only 0.7 ounces, so keeping with the light theme with the light can on the end, that's a 30 cal can. But hey, thumbs up. That's a goofy thumbs up with my brace on, but I dig it. 3 under an inch, 1 under ½ inch. Like I said, ½ inch really makes me happy. But there you have it, guys. Not too shabby for a first trip to the range and taking a crack at which ammo it would like the best. I'd say it will be pretty hard pressed to beat a 0.45 inch group at 100 yards, but I'm still gonna try. But hey, appreciate y'all watching. Let me know what you think about this thing, the 110 Trail Hunter Lite. A little bit different from the Trail Hunter. Threaded barrel, barrel's a little bit shorter. But yeah, so far, slings them just as good. But hey, appreciate y'all watching. Comment down below, what do you think about this thing and what do you want to see in the future videos? Stay tuned for more of this. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you on the next one. Hooty hoo.
Load it up and get it on as soon as you can. 30-06, 10 mil, 50 cal. It don't make a difference, man. We like to shoot and make a little boom boom. If you like